last video we had a P0345 halt code come up, and it was a camshaft position sensor in bank 2. So I went ahead and replaced both camshaft position sensors. That was my first video. In this video, after I got that done, started up the car and all the other lights went off except the service engine light. So I ran the test again and it came up with code P0011, which is the camshaft positioning timing over advancement system in bank 1. Bank 1 is the passenger side, bank 2 is always your driver's side. Just going forward on any 350s. So I'll show you that part in a minute and we'll get it fixed. So what's wrong here is your valve timing solenoid, which it's right here. This is bank 1, passenger side. It's on the left, same size as your battery. And the same size as your brake fluid is your bank 2. Okay. So basically what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take this plastic part off just to get access to the bolts. If you wanted to, you could just try to place this piece, but it's a pain to get around. You have to move some pretty big bolts. It's easier to take this off and place the whole thing. The kits usually come with a gasket, and I'll show you the new kit in a minute. But we'll take the 4 bolts off here, 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 and back under here. Yeah, and then you'll probably have to take the oil cap off too, and we'll pull all this off. And there should be 3 bolts, one here you can see, and the others will be under here. Over here is the new one. I just ordered it off of partsgeek.com, and it's a name brand, original OEM. Comes with a gasket, like I said, so it should be easy to do. That's the opposite side. Alright, and the parts we'll need is a 10mm wrench, 10mm socket with whatever extension set you like. The bolts aren't that tight, so. And 12mm. That should be all we need. So I'm going to get the cover off and we'll start the next video clip from there. Alright, so we've took the covers off. You do have to take the oil cap off to get it off, but take the 4 bolts off, take the oil cap off, and it just lifts right off. And of course you sit right over here. This is the battery cover because make sure you disconnect the battery. Alright, I'm going to take a oil rag I've already got here. It's fairly clean, just to cover that so no dirt or screws or anything else crazy falls in there. Yeah, alright, and then we'll loosen up these bolts, pull it off, put the new one on. Alright, so you saw that was pretty easy to do. It took us maybe, time is it? About 20 minutes. That's pretty quick. So they get the part from partsgeek.com. It even says right on it, but that's on bank 1. Bank 2's over here. This part's a little cheaper. It's the other one. So if you have a problem over here, you'll need to get that part. I think it was like 89. This one's about 113. Those original OEM parts. You'll see cheap parts on eBay. I wouldn't suggest them unless you want to be doing it again next year. So I would suggest going OEM parts. And we're going to put this back together and start it up and see what it sounds like. Lights off, so that's good. Test again, see what happens. There's no stored codes. Well, that's the pending code, I think. Yep, there it is again. That's the pending code. As once we cycle through, after about 20 miles of stop and go traffic, I believe it is, this will switch over to green. If our problem's solved, which it should be. Like I said before, our check engine light went off by itself. So, I'll give you